Hello, you're welcome here. Please don't forget to like the video. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm reacting to this video about Nancy Umeh. That's Cora Obiti's elder sister, I guess. Yeah, and where she was the issue is she sent a driver also to pick her dad off from the airport, and they arrived late. I don't know what the plan was, but they were arrived late, maybe around 1 or something like that, midnight. And the driver was about to leave, maybe to their other house, but the Nancy Umeh now asked, where you they go, as in where are you going to? And the driver said, well, he now said no, that he needed him to be around because he also has something to be done in the morning. He has something to be done that he wanted the man to do for him in the morning. He also stated that something to do with her car, and it's late, something like that. So that got people's reaction, saying it was someone's father, it was someone's husband as well. So why can't you let him sleep in the house? Where she was actually also saying, oh, because her children, she's looking at the safety of her children, wherever. Where I want to come in from is, I am not here to defend Nancy Umeh, and but I just wanted to point something out. There are some actions that we take, we don't process them, and when I say calamity comes, when issues stem from it, we will instantly want to defend, because we did not plan that action that we took, or with the way we react to something. So and you'll be saying to yourself, that's not what I meant. She might not mean it that way, but it was what she put across. In some situation where I've responded to something, and later I will think of it, but that's not what I meant. But that was what my action, or what I've said, could be read to, people will read meaning to it. Then that takes me back to, but people did not read, they cannot read what is in my mind. And I've been in that situation a couple of times, so I'm trying to be more conscious, because the world that we're in, no matter how you take your steps, people will find fault. When you take 4 or 5 steps to a particular point, when they want to find fault, they will find fault of how you did not do it well. Meanwhile, someone that is just walking anyhow to that point, they will overlook their own fault. So because Nancy was recording, this is another thing. Be very conscious when you're recording. What I've said right now might not sit well with some people. Like, yo, you should process it. So no one is perfect. But she shouldn't have made that statement. I know that. She might not mean it. I also to point out where she was talking about a car, maybe so that the car will not be followed or be stolen. In a nutshell, she makes it sound as if the car was more valuable than the man. Do you understand? And I think the man has been doing the sleeping in the car sometimes, so it wasn't really a new thing for him. And he can't say kind of defend or say no to it. So that's why I said, the way she responded, maybe she shouldn't have been saying anything, because I responding, it makes it look as if she has no sympathy, empathy, or any form of respect for the man. Anyway, that's what you do. As long as you're working here, you follow what I do. I don't care, as long as it favors me. You understand that the man's safety is not a priority. Like, even maybe our own animals in the house are much better than the man, because she's the one looking after the animal. She wants the animal, so the man has to be the one to succumb to whatever she wants. Sometimes being defensive, you will say a wrong thing that you shouldn't have said. Then it will now validate people's decision, opinion on you, that, oh, you were actually a mean person. I would say, I think the fact that she was replying people's reaction to her action, she started making some mistakes. She was saying what I think she shouldn't have said. On the driver's side, of course, in Nigeria, I don't think driver has unions, the rules and regulation bodies that governs them in certain areas. So they are being treated the way their employer like. And people want to put food on their table. The same father that the driver went to go and pick was also there listening to that. I am sorry, I am not blaming the man, but at the same time, I would feel maybe he will call his daughter later to say, let the man sleep downstairs. Let your husband or me, I go sleep in the same place. Because why you pick the man up, they might be chatting in the car, we don't need. They could be a very small cordial friend. It doesn't have to be that level. But there's some cautions that our parents put, they correct us. Even now that we're adults, when we do that thing, they will even if they don't want to correct you immediately, they will tell you that thing you did not do. It's because of condition. So the man might have corrected Nancy, or he didn't say anything, I don't know. And the other man, why I noticed that when Nancy was saying, where are you going to? And he said, he responded, and Nancy said, you sleep in the car, or something like that. He did not object. He did not say anything. He did not, but I feel I think it's something that is done before or he has been doing. It's something that is used to. Maybe in his mind, we're like, at least as far as my money is complete, is the condition that is in. And another thing I want to pick up here is that, there are some things that when we're recording, we should let the other party know that I'm recording. Because this man right now, you're recording. Did you tell him? I'm not sure if you told him that I did record though, so you go there. What if he was in this abroad and this man decided to bring it, use it? I say, use it against her anyway that, I was not told I was going to be in the camera. I should have prepared myself, or it makes me lose some. I don't know, but, the rich and the poor, there's some services that they cannot reject. They will think I don't need this permission. I hold him as long as he's working in from 10 to so time. Is working with me. Whatever I say, it should do. It is well. Because abroad, some drivers are really earning well. Why? Back home, it's a case of, please, let me keep my job. Anything you send me, I just won't put food for table. I won't feed my children. Maybe this man has children in the universities that he has to pay their fees, or he has responsibility, or he does not even want to be idle. He has things that he wants to do. And some people will say, oh, that's why if you have worked hard, you wouldn't be doing a driver for your mate's children. But remember, these fingers are not equal. Some people read. I know a couple of people that they read well, they had very good grades, everything is good, they are very good in their academic and everything, but they are brought here now and they're still struggling and working what they wouldn't do back home. They are cleaning, they are doing a factory job and all that, because it's not yet time, or they haven't attained that stage where they want to. They are abroad, but nothing is working right now. It does not mean that whoever they are working for read better than them, but luck hasn't shined on them yet. And I pray that things work out well for them. Sometimes it's not a case of when your mates are working, when they are sending their children to school, so that some people, it's not all men that are lazy. Some are laid back. But that's not the bone of contention here. I am just saying, if Nancy Umeh was given another chance to, replay or do what she did before, I think there are some things she would have done better. I'm talking about recording. I'm not saying, maybe she should have done it where people wouldn't see the way she treated the man. I believe she's been treated that man the same way anyway. So she got carried away. And the man too was used to it. But now, I would say people will now they might start standing up for the man. And they will now make the man to see his right, maybe what he shouldn't have done. And he might also want to flex muscle. And some people would use that opportunity to want to help the man and also gain more audience. And the man they might pay the man off, pay him well that he can start establishing a business for himself or whatever. But not everyone will have that luck. So this man, it might be this man's freedom from Nancy's house. If people stand up that no, you must treat him well, you must compensate him, and you can see some lawyers that will say, okay, no, this is not right, and they'll like, okay, and he'll start a good business. What about his children? If he has children that loves him. Because some men did not do well to their children. The children sent for themselves. So when they see their father being treated this way, now they'll say, serves him right. I don't know. I am just saying, there's so many ways where we could look at the situation. But if I were to say, for me, Nancy, that you're recording something like this, please, and it's going to go on here. Don't, when your life or whatever is going on here, mind what you're going to say, mind your action. And to everyone, we should just mind the way we react and our action to others. I don't know, maybe she meant all that she said. Well, I don't know if she meant what she said that way, or it's something that she was not even thinking of. I just feel she shouldn't have been responding. That is now putting her in more, in more people to react to her as a bad person more. Maybe she didn't plan to. She might not mean it that way. I am not here to defend her. But at the same time, what I think she shouldn't have done, I've stated it. It is well with her and her family and the man as well, because I feel he might feel that his ego was being rubbed on, but he had no choice than to accept. This is a lesson for us that sometimes we might not miss something, even if you meant it that way. When you're being spoken to or told, please take correction rather than coming to defend. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section about this. I'll play the video for you to enjoy. Do take care and remain blessed. Don't forget to like and share if you can.
Yes,